All right, hey, that's the way to battle, man. That's a heck of a game, heck of a battle, man. You guys figured out how to win, right? How to win. We can take some valuable lessons. We need to take some valuable lessons from this game right here, right? Some big-time valuable lessons. We can't expect to do that again and get a win out of it, right? Each week's going to be harder and harder, one at a time. I'm super proud of you guys, though, man. Super proud of you guys.
Here we go. Hey, takes everybody, man. Takes everybody. Don't matter how we win, it's if we win.
Yep.
1 week seasons from here on out. That's it, man. Go 1-0. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win!
Finding a way. Finding a way every week. How about the Buffalo Bills? No overthinking, right? Go play some ball. Go play some football.
It's an exciting time to be a Buffalo Bill and a fan of the Buffalo Bills.
Welcome into another playoff edition of the Sean McDermott Show presented by Kaleida Health. Sean, thanks again for being here. Playoffs, a 34-31 win over the Dolphins. Up and down, really roller coaster of a game. But what did you learn about your team? Another playoff win. I know this is a tough building to win in at Highmark, but you guys came through and got it.
Yeah, what a battle. We were really good in the beginning, and then we went to sleep for about a quarter and a half to 2 quarters. We didn't play very complimentary football, but we got back on it, and proud of the way the guys pushed through it.
Yeah, let's start with your defense. I mean, they came up big because your offense, started turning it over, and they came up with huge fourth down stop with just over 2 minutes left in the game. Held the Dolphins to 231 total yards, 4 for 16 on third downs, and 42 rushing yards. Only 2.1 per carry. The whole team, it wasn't perfect, but your defense did rise up in some moments this weekend.
Yeah, they came ready to play. They really did. They had a great week of practice and preparation. They came ready to play. They really disabled the run game from the young quarterback, and then it kind of made them a little bit more one-dimensional, and then we got to the quarterback like we did.
Kaiir Elam had the big interception, but he also had that fourth down stop at the end of the game, in a game where he had to get asked to do maybe a few more snaps than he otherwise would have. And another nice pass breakup on Tyreek Hill. So how impressed were you with him and his ability to be ready in a game where he probably played a little bit more than he thought he was going to?
He did a really good job. Nice job. When you watch a young player, you go back to all the way to the beginning of the season against Miami the first time, and he played in that game, and how much he's developed since that point in time. Credit to him, credit to our coaches. Job well done. Okay,
Matt Milano, first team All-Pro. He had 10 tackles in this game and 2 sacks. The guy's elite. What is his skill set? Because you get the feeling watching him, he just kind of knows things. He just shows up where he's supposed to be, maybe even outside of his own assignment. What makes him elite?
Well, I think his mindset. He loves to prepare. He takes care of his body, and he's so physical for a guy his size that in these one-on-one confrontations, he wins those in most situations. So it's good to have him on our side.
Well, let's talk about Josh. I mean, I didn't realize until after the game. He got sacked 7 times. Some of them are technical where he's trying to run it, doesn't quite get out of there. Had a strip sack for the TD, but he threw for 352 yards. It's a career playoff high for him, 3 touchdowns. How do you feel he played in this game? Man, this is one of the all-time great Josh games, the high highs and the low lows.
Yeah, when you look at the yardage, right, let's start there and you say 400 some odd yards to their 200 some odd yards. Like, we should win that game going away. When we don't take care of the football, when we give up return yards on interceptions as well as the strip sack, and then we give up the special teams return. So it makes it hard to win a game, even though on paper, due to yards, we should have won it going away.
All right, let's bring up another name, Gabe Davis, who now he's like Tony Romo called him Big Game Gabe. I mean, he's playoff Gabe now, right? 6 receptions, 113 yards in the touchdown. The first 100-yard game he had since Pittsburgh back in the early part of the season. And it was just, Josh said, it was just giving him a chance. What do you say about Gabe, how he does seem to have that big moment gene in him?
Yeah, I don't know that you can coach that, right? But again, saw it in the days leading up to the game. He was really dialed in. He was really working on his fundamentals and getting himself ready to go, and you saw the results on Sunday.
All right, Coach, thanks for that. We're going to catch up with you later in the show, and we'll get your final thoughts on facing the Bengals in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
The Game Plan is presented by Energy Mark. Trust Energy Mark for renewable energy supply.
Coming up, Eric Wood breaks down how Josh Allen threw for a playoff career high against the Dolphins. And stay tuned for a double dose of Mic'd Up with Dion, Dawkins, and Tremaine Edmunds.
Chopping Wood is presented by St. Bonaventure University, an official education partner of the Buffalo Bills.
Welcome back to the Sean McDermott Show, and it's time to look back at the tape from the Bills' win over the Dolphins with our good friend Eric Wood. Wasn't pretty, but the Bills got the job done. What stood out to you?
Yeah, everybody thought this was going to be a lopsided Bills win, and early on, that's what it looked like. Josh made some great first quarter throws and was punishing the cover zero blitz that the Dolphins were bringing. Because of the pressure and the constant pressure, the Bills made some mistakes. Couple turnovers in the second quarter, and this got to be a tight ball game. But the offense caught some rhythm in the second half. Gabe Davis made some really nice catches. The Bills were able to build a 10-point lead and ultimately put the Dolphins away for the win.
Well, let's get started with that first touchdown drive. Josh connected with Stephon Diggs for 52 on a 3rd and 15. What'd you see on this one?
Yeah, last week the Bills did a similar thing against the Patriots, converting a 3rd and long, going deep to Diggs. Here the Dolphins bring cover zero blitz. Devin Singletary steps up, and he's able to get just enough of the blitzing secondary player for the Dolphins. Josh hangs in the pocket, and then he delivers this ball as Steph Diggs is just running right past Xavier Howard. And this ball travels a little over 60 yards in the air, and he drops it into a bucket to get Diggs down to the 5-yard line to set the Bills up for a score.
And then on the next play, Josh found Dawson Knox for a 6-yard touchdown, and what a dynamite catch this was.
The Bills have been running the ball better in the red zone lately, so the Dolphins have to respect it here. It looks like outside zone to the left with Dawson Knox coming back across the formation to secure the right edge. But Dawson Knox is going to go into the flat, and he's not open. He's completely covered, so Josh keeps the play alive. And with the Dolphins linebacker with his head turned to Josh Allen, Josh knows that this isn't a risky throw. He can give Dawson a chance here, and Josh puts it right over the left shoulder of Baker, the Dolphins linebacker, and Dawson Knox one-hands it, gets 2 feet down, maybe a foot and a knee down in order to get the score there.
And then let's fast forward to the second half, and the Bills were trailing 24-20, and Kaiir Elam picked off Skylar Thompson to set up this Cole Beasley touchdown from 6 yards out. Take me through this play.
Yeah, because of the motion and them putting Cole Beasley behind Diggs and Davis, they're not going to be able to get hands on Cole Beasley. And so you can't block ahead of a screen. So Diggs and Davis are both trying to release. They're not technically blocking here, or that's offensive PI. And so they release through the receivers, and Josh Allen delivers the ball quickly out to Cole Beasley, who, because of his alignment in the stacked defender behind the 2 defenders covering Diggs and Davis, he's able to score it into the end zone. And to me, this is a great play design, understanding that you're getting man-to-man defense and where you can manipulate that defender and the traffic he has to go through.
Then on the next Bills possession, the Bills added to their lead with another great throw from Josh. This one went for 23 yards to Gabe Davis in the back corner of the end zone. What did you see here?
So this is another cover 2 look. So this is that same hole shot that we talked about on the opposite side of the field. This is a different concept though. Davis is going to make an inside release, and Diggs is going to hold that flat corner. He cannot sink because of Diggs' alignment. And so then Davis is going to put that safety in a bind, and he's going to release like he's going to maybe run the post, which is a vulnerable spot in the cover 2 defense as well, release back out into that hole shot, and then he is going to get his little toe drag swag, as my guy Nate Burleson would say, and get it in for the score here.
Great stuff as always. Thanks, Eric. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure, Steve.
When we come back, we'll have 2 players mic'd up, Dion, Dawkins, and Tremaine Edmunds from the wild card win over the Dolphins. And later, we'll break down the next-gen stats in Sportsology.
Mic'd Up is presented by Geico.
What's happening? Oh, we got some sun out there. We got some sun. They brought the sun out. Yo, the sun finally came out to see us shine, baby. Come on. Hell yeah. Let's go. They brought the sun out to see the big snowman melt. That don't ever melt, so what the they do? Let's go rock out. Uh-huh. Hey, they wanted the snow, so I had to give them a show. Woo! Let's go. Yep. Yep, we back in there. What up? Where my dogs at, man? Hey, let's go. Hey, empty that clip today, fellas, man. Hey, make sure you play for your brother from play one. Let's go to work. Shoot on three. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. What up? You vibing good?
I'm good. Hey, let's go.
What up? I see the Edmunds back there. What up, Edmunds? What up, Pop? What up, Mama Bell? What up, baby? Y'all love, y'all always love. Yeah, you already know what it is. What up with you? Boys cool? What up with you? What up with it? What's up, Mom? What up with you? Boys good? What's up, family? What's up, family? What's up, family? What's up with you? Everything good? How you doing? How you doing, Mom?
I'm good.
Big hug. Yeah, I got you, for sure. Yeah, good. Let me take my helmet off.
Makes the handoff to Singletary. Allen looking to run, now going to fire to Knox. Caught in the end
Get up there! Come on! Put some mustard on that hot dog.
I mean, the placement was even crazier.
Hey, let's set the tone, fellas. Hey, brick by brick. Hey, play by play. Let's go to work. Dion 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, get our crowd in this. Get our crowd in. Get our crowd in. Let's go, Jimbo. Let's go, boy.
Yeah, Josh. Let's go.
Yeah, Jimbo. We gotta hit some I know. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Hey, boy! Go! Yeah. Yeah. That's how you hit, that boy! That's yeah. Let that pressure be felt. Yeah. So you already know that. Damn, that defense look fun, don't it? Damn. Yeah! What up? Hey! 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 Hey, we down here!
Allen back to pass, surveying the field, fires to the end zone to Davis! Touchdown!
So I was talking to Gabe before, like, third quarter. She's like, yeah, my mom said you had a thing I was going to score a touchdown today. Usually when she says that, I score. That's right there, it's touchdown. So that's crazy, too.
All day. No, they running that chat behind me and you. Buckle down and get it done. Behind the big boys. Yeah. Behind the big dogs. Yeah, Reg. You a big dog too. What you talking about? Reggie's a big dog. To the wheels fall off. To the wheels fall off. Hey, you big to the wheels fall off, yo. Give me some.
It don't matter how we do it.
You already know
one at a time.
Know it.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, coach. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. That's one. That's one. Hey. This bro. Let's keep going. That's one off. Let's keep going.
Still to come on the Sean McDermott Show, we'll break down the next-gen stats from the wild card win. And stay tuned to hear Coach's final thoughts on facing the Bengals in the Divisional Round.
Sportsology is presented by ECMC. ECMC, bringing hope and healing to Western New York.
Back from his own end zone, heaving down the left sideline, intercepted by Kaiir Elam at the 32-yard line. The rookie with the biggest defensive play of the game for the Bills.
3rd down and 19 at Miami's 8-yard line. Dolphins receiver Cedric Wilson motions to the left, causing cornerback Kaiir Elam to adjust to man coverage. Quarterback Skylar Thompson takes the snap as wide receiver Trent Sherfield runs a go route covered by Elam. Under pressure, Thompson underthrows a 40-yard pass and Elam intercepts the ball and goes down for no gain. At the time of the interception, Elam and Sherfield were 1.71 yards apart. Elam was the fastest Bill on the play, topping out at 15.63 miles per hour. Skylar Thompson had 2.7 seconds to throw, with the pass having a completion probability of just 34.9%. Devin Singletary to the left of Allen in the shotgun. Gets it off, back to pass. Has time, looking over the middle for Shakir. Snared at the midfield marker for a first down. There's also a flag on the play. It should be against Miami, but what a grab by the rookie. It's 3rd down and 1 at Buffalo's 19-yard line with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Miami sets up in man-to-man coverage with Bills receiver Khalil Shakir covered by Miami cornerback Kader Kohou. The ball is snapped as Shakir runs a corner route. Quarterback Josh Allen throws a 31-yard pass to Shakir, who makes a leaping catch to get the first down. Allen had 3.97 seconds to throw, and the pass had a completion probability of only 35.6%. Shakir was the second fastest player on the field, topping out at 17.26 miles per hour. Khalil was separated from Kader Kohou by only 0.7 yards at the time of the reception. His play added 3.7% to the team's overall win probability. With this week's Sportsology, I'm Chris Brown.
Coming up next on the Sean McDermott Show, Maddie and Brownie will go inside the matchup with the Bengals. Plus, Coach gives us his final thoughts on what it will take to advance to the AFC title game.
Game Preview is presented by Independent Health. You deserve the red shirt treatment.
Welcome into this week's game preview. Maddy Glab alongside Bills insider Chris Brown, and the Bills will be facing kind of a familiar opponent in the Cincinnati Bengals. Didn't finish the game, but they will this time around in the divisional round of the playoffs. And when you look at what the Bills offense has and how Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs really got going in that first round of the playoffs, what do you think that they could do against this Bengals defense, who is ranked 6th in the regular season, allowing just 20 points per game? They did a great job at limiting the quarterback when it came to completion percentage and passer rating in the regular season. So how can this Bills offense take advantage of the weaknesses that the Bengals have?
Yeah, I think it's going to fall on Josh to recognize what the coverage is post-snap. Much like the Bills secondary, this Bengals secondary is very good at disguising pre- and post-snap. Their two safeties, Von Bell, Jesse Bates, really good tandem, a la Poyer and Hyde over the years. They're the same kind of guys, and they can really spin the dial on quarterbacks, even guys that are experienced like Josh. So Josh has to diagnose, make the decisions, and then I think he's got to spread the ball around just like he did last week after they tried to shut down Diggs and eliminate him from Buffalo's passing game. Do that again, try to pull them out of that, so then you can go back to Diggs in the fourth quarter when it really counts.
Yeah, it's got to be other guys than just Diggs that step up. The secondary, as you alluded to for the Bengals, tied 3rd in the regular season, only allowed 17 passing touchdowns. So it's going to be tough sledding for the offense. They're going to have to find some wins in there.
Coach, another home playoff game versus Cincinnati this time. You had a quarter against them before DeMar's injury. They're the defending AFC champs. What's it like facing a team that, you know, played a portion of the game? You've seen a little bit of them, and you've even seen a little bit of them playing against you. But how do you learn from that small sample, and what's it mean for this game?
Well, I think you got to start over, really, Steve. And there is a sample, but it's so small. So I think it's a taste at best. We'll learn mostly from what we've done, what we think they're going to do, and it'll be a totally new game coming in here this weekend.
All right, so you got Joe and Josh, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen coming in. Both have 4 playoff wins in their young football careers. Josh got a 104.6 playoff passer rating. Burrow's a 97.7 passer rating in the playoffs. You know, you see these two guys. Why is this game going to be special to those two guys? And what do you really believe it's going to be special just because of them?
Well, usually when you're in this deep into the playoffs, it's driven by a good quarterback, and both teams have really good quarterbacks, and so it'll be something for the fans to watch, and I'm sure they'll be packing the Highmark Stadium here in a couple of days, and we can't wait to see it.
Well, a lot's changed since the Monday night game, but a couple of things haven't. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins both had 1,000 yards, but you did hold Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle under 100 in the wild card round. You did a nice job against them. How similar is it facing, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase to Waddle and Hill?
I mean, it just gets. I mean, you're talking about the elite of the elite, right? You go 1 week with Hill and Waddle, now you're with these three, and They've done such a great job with Joe Burrow in sync with them, and they've got weapons, and they catch the football in contested situations, so it'll be a big challenge for us.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck against the Bengals in the divisional round. For everybody at home, thanks for watching the Sean McDermott Show, presented by Kaleida Health. We'll see you next time, and as always, go Bills.
Final Thoughts is presented by Toyota. Toyota is the exclusive and official vehicle of the Buffalo Bills. Toyota, let's go places. The Sean McDermott Show is presented by Kaleida Health, the official healthcare provider of the Buffalo Bills. By Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Call 716-684-COMP today. By Toyota. Toyota is the exclusive and official vehicle of the Buffalo Bills. Toyota, let's go places. And by Independent Health. You deserve the red shirt treatment.